You already know, Ease in the building, Grand Rising. I want to thank my Heavenly Father. I want to thank the Archangels, regular angels. I want to thank my ancestors. I want to thank my extended ancestors. I want to thank all light beings, all divine beings, all high vibrational beings, all timelines, dimensional portals, multiverse, parallel universes, past, present, future, all at the same time, all in all, infinity fold. My people, my universe, the extension of me and the extension of everything in existence. I speak to all that hear my voice. I speak to all that heart feels the energy, and I whisper directly to each and everybody's spirit, their essence, their core, with ease, with confidence, with great blessing. Every day is a day to rejoice. Every day that you wake up, it is a victory against death. Death claims us all sooner or later, but he, she, it, spirit, alien, is nothing to fear because it's only doing its job for one. It can't do what it's not allowed to do. Two, each day that we are renewed, we should give absolute thanks before anything, before getting out of bed, before using that bathroom, smoking that cigarette, rolling that joint, touching that phone, is to give reverence and respect and honor to everything. And by doing that, you're giving respect and honor to your creator because the creator created everything. If you have ever been intrigued with science, um, you know, geology, history, no matter which one you completely focused on, you started to learn that everything is connected. The ecosystem, the circle of life, and everything in it, from here to as far as we can see, and infinitely beyond that. Yesterday, I got to watch David, the animated movie. I've been craving to watch it, but for some reason I wasn't able to get it for whatever reason. But I finally got to see it, and lived up to the expectations that I had for it, which I had none. But at the same time, I had unlimited, infinite expectations of what it could be, what it could have been, and what possibility it had been. And I'm truly in awe. It's it's above and lower than what I expected, but it's a complete masterpiece, hands down. The message is undeniable. It's incomplete innuendo. Each character, each symbolization, each parable. And parables is life. Parables is situations of experiences, which we are here to experience. And again, I ask the world, if you have a television, you into entertainment, period. But yet it's not entertainment. And as you watch it, I want you to not see it as entertainment, not to see it as a story, but to see it as what's happening now. We in a world of darkness, and we are all afraid to shine that light in us because we know, or the illusion that is, performed out there is that it's more them, there's more darkness than it is light. So see that aspect of that, but I'm not forcing you to see it my way, but I'm giving you an outlook on seeing it, and that's just one of them. And I wasn't planning to do that, but it came out of me, so it must have been meant to be said. And I'm not going to correct myself, but I'm telling you, I I cast no judgment, but yet I cast judgment. And if you say that you don't cast judgment, you're a liar. God didn't say that we couldn't judge, but He says to judge righteously. And how do you judge righteously? With a conscience, with diligent understanding, questioning what needs to be questioned, unbiasedly, to receive the truth within the illusion. I stand at times and I say, I fear nothing, which is true. But at the same time, I do fear, which is a contradiction. But if you don't fear, you don't see. Fear is a heightened sense, and a heightened sense, a higher sense of alarm. It's a warning system. It's a check light engine. You know, that light that come on when your engine, something might be going on, and you might want to, what you call, look into it before it gets crazy, or step back and see. It is the same shit. Step back and see what's going on. See why is this alarm or this red flag going off? And basically, it was off the energy that was perceived or felt that made the alarm go off. Right now, my attackers and your attackers are realizing that they thought they was hunters with hunters, but they didn't know the hunted be hunted by the same hunters that they hunt with. Yes, and I tell you because I heard this, I heard all of y'all ask this question, and my answer is yes. What was that yes to? A yes to is when or if you had been able to accomplish the impossible, which is eliminating somebody that truly don't have no hate, gal, jealousy, hurt, indifference to anyone. I treat everybody as I treat myself, with respect, dignity, understanding, and I also let it be what needs to be because I can't control your outcome. I can only light the way as my way is lit. My way is lit from within, and also my predecessors that has been here before, my ancestors, our forefathers, foremothers, that was here, that was performing the same light that led us to certain liberties that we take for granted, which they sacrifice family, friends, and themselves to fight for something that was already ours, but yet forgotten. Nobody here is above anybody here. Nobody is a lesser than anybody here. We have all different levels of understanding, and as a collective, we can understand the understanding of all. And that's what makes us supreme beings or demigods on our little dust particle of the vastness of everything. After I had watched what you call David twice, and I will be watching it again today. You know, I mean, in a couple of earlier videos, and I mean, real early when I first started, I had some real ugly bawling coming, snot coming out nose, in grief, in pain, in sorrow, in not understanding. Y'all don't see what I see or feel what I feel. Not understanding that y'all do. It's just that this is whatever you're performing has been created as a defense, as a shield or a sword against the true horrors of this, the true evils, the true devils, which we all are devils and we all are angels. Just which one you choose to be and how much of it you choose to be it as. I know it's crazy, but if you read your scriptures, it tells you God made good and evil, which is a contradiction, but it's not a contradiction. How do you know pleasure from sorrow? How do you know from good or bad if it don't have that polarity? If it don't have that masculine and feminine aspect? And where heaven comes up out of that power, that polarities is the neutral, the balance. And, mhm. And if we could balance our emotions, we could balance our body in, divine health, cleansiness, uh, pampering, truly loving this vessel as a most luxurious car or boat or motorcycle or plane, something that you cherish, that every day you make sure you go out there, you shining her up, making sure she looking good or he looking good, depends on what aspect you looking at, whatever you looking at, whatever you decide to name your possession or your love, something that brings you peace and happiness. And that's basically what the movie David, another aspect of what it was trying to portray. We all fear. Fear is not the problem. Fear is actually a solution. The problem is how we allow fear to dictate how we perform to our best interests. Everybody's scared. So if everybody's scared, and now that y'all know that everybody's scared, because I'm telling you, everybody's scared. You scared of death. Everybody's scared of death, but not really, because we all know that it's gonna happen sooner or later. And if you ever notice, the elderly, our seniors, the ones that's up there, the 80s, 90s, going into the hundreds, blessed hundreds, you don't not hear one of them talking about they want to live forever. Not saying that you want to leave or you will ever want to leave, but there is no longer a fear of it. They done experienced damn near everything. And then of the hurt of the remembrance of emblems that brought you joy, that kept you at peace or that you felt sacred and comfortable with, start dwindling, no longer around us. And yes, we can make new, but nothing replaces the old, truly, because history goes way deeper than partnership, you know, or acquaintances. But those people are never truly gone because those memories live within you. Is this the remembering of what was and then the realization of what is now is what we have to come to terms with. Nothing ever stays the same. As time goes on, things change, evolve, some type of growth in some areas and, and, and need to be cultivated in all. If we could all grow every level at the same time, which it is possible, but it has to be taught that way to a mind that's just the beginning the process, you know, uh, a young mind that absorbs more than a lot of us actually know or perceive. And if you don't believe it, look back at your life from your childhood and see how much stuff that you saw, that you was told, that you was led to believe, that you still hold on to the age that you are now. The subliminal programming, some might bend for the good, some might be meant for the bad. But as you time travel, and use these outlooks on the situations that you didn't see the way you trying to look at it now. You see those aspects and be able to truly know everything that you need to know. And it will be a remembrance. That wanted me dead to gain this knowledge, to gain my inheritance spiritually and physically, and to go against God's people and keep them in a low state as sacrifices to the archons, the demons, the draconians, and all the other so-called wicked entities and shapeshifters that's here to conquer, destroy, and use. Different enemies, all the same shit. Absolute law. I pray that everybody receives this understanding. I pray everybody touch themselves. Forget trying to touch the world. Change the world, man. Change the world outlook or whatever, but start the things that you want to change in the world, or you feel the world that needs to be changed. Change within yourself, and then extend that outward and watch the seeds be planted. And the more you tend to it, the more you be disciplined in that, you're constantly nurturing, watering, pruning, making sure the sun stays shining strong where it gives it root, then it blossoms into whatever tree, bush, flower, blade of grass, however you see yourself to be. But just know everything is great. Everything is great. If there was no grass, there would be no trees. If there was no grass, there would be no flowers. If there was no grass, and so forth. The cycle. None of that. There's no oxygen. If there was no carbon dioxide, there would be no trees. It everything is connected. Everything is connected. Everything is a vein that leads to the ultimate heart. And when we start amputating or start losing limbs, things go into chaos until it finds a new balance. But why find a new balance when we already in perfection or still close to it as we once was, and can bring it back? We have the ability to bring it back. Species that we have lost with our technology, we could bring back abundant. It's just that we have mad scientists that want to do extra shit. Whatever is not broken is not meant to be fixed, just repaired. An absolute law on any species. It's taboo to mess with. It should be left alone. The only thing that should be able to redesign DNA or unlock DNA is your creator and you. When you and your creator start communion together, start understanding together, and he will unlock, she will unlock, spirit will unlock. It will, it will, it will open up to you when you least suspect it, and then disappear. It's like teasing you, but it's not teasing you. It's showing you that this is the way to go. Keep on going in that direction. It's the lit step. You know, he said he lights your path. Every step you take that you call something is lit, because he walks before you, she walks before you, spirit walks before you. Some powerful stuff, man. Some real powerful stuff. Evil begets evil, wicked begets wicked. And if he was, like I said earlier, if he was truly able to remove me, a spirit that is truly here for all, that don't have no real destruction in them, unless it's forced to destroy. And I mean truly forced. I see value in everything, and not one higher than the other. Value is value in my eyes. It is not a scale in value. That's how you stay valued. That's why you will be valued. That's why y'all can't touch me. Y'all can move me. Y'all could play, which I don't find it playing. But at the end of the day, after the game is over, while you thought you was playing with me, it was other people playing with you. And they gonna get you, but you couldn't get me. When you sign up to be anybody, judge, executioner, punisher, for whatever reason, that is the devil leading you astray. And if it ain't a person, it's this wicked spirit in you that needs to be cast out, bound, and controlled. Just like how you wanted to bond or have been binding other people. You want true strength? Bind that devil within you. You want to talk about true gangster? Stand up to that one. Stand up to that devil. You want to stand up to me as a devil, but you stand there against a God. Y'all enjoy your day.